found a book about the darkness, but since this library is cursed, it might be best if you open it.
Huh.
There has got to be something within these pages that will give us a clue to stopping it. Have a look, Skylander, and be careful. All right, come back when you're ready.
I kind of want to explore the book first.
You think any of these rare books are valuable, Skylander? I mean, you know, out of curiosity. Well, look at that. Cody's found something.
Wait, I can see myself through him. Hold on, why can I see myself through you? Oh, oh! He just took that like a pro. Oh.
Money!
Oh, he's pretty flexible. Oh, look, Max is over there. I didn't know Max was.
I've never seen so many books in one place.
It's a library.
Stardust.
So, what I am thinking for this tale is a sort of fable on the dangers of excess. So, perhaps the hero discovers a secret room full of treasure. And not just some treasure, but a veritable cornucopia of coins and gold. But then, as they collect it, a metaphor arrives in the form of a crushing ball of covetousness.
What?
It chases the hero, destroying all in its wake.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
Fire. Duh.
Stardust.
Wouldn't that be obvious because of the, you know, fire?
Treasure!
Oh, I can see myself through the thing. Why am I seeing myself through everything? Am I a ghost?
Treasure!
That makes no sense. How does a ghost make minions? Not do that.
Valuable artifacts.
Ah! Oh, I missed. Maybe that stopped
And then,
it.
you know, the hero escapes a little richer, a little wiser. What do you think? Too highbrow?
A beach ball. Alright, I'm gonna continue.
Treasure! Woohoo!
Wait, I don't go. I go through the carpet. I can push that.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, Mags, you took that like a. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wait. Why don't we get rid of one of the first books? Yeah. Maybe even two. Or, okay, I'm messing around. Let's go. Oh!
Woohoo!
Alright. Alright. Ow. Wait, Flynn's taking. He doesn't even have anything gold or metal. Oh my gosh. I might have to. Oh gosh. We could do it. Oh no, dude. Oh wait. No. Okay, I forgot there was a bouncer there. This isn't actually big. Ah, that looks brutal. We got 3. Whoa, it's all in the chest. Let's hop in. Oh, the chest disappeared. Alright, let's head into the book. Alright, Callie, I'm ready. Let's go. Book of Darkness.
Before creating the portals, the ancients explored the universe using magical relics called
Eris
rift
explored the
engines.
universe.
But in their haste to spread the light of Skylands to other worlds, they created a powerful rift engine that opened a door to a forbidden world and unleashed a destructive force into Skylands, the Darkness. Centuries later, in the age of the Portal Masters, the Skylanders had become the greatest champions the world had ever known. No enemy or debris could stand before their might. But the Darkness was still out there, somewhere, laying in wait. Suddenly, tremors and aftershocks rumbled throughout the land. Some great evil was being conjured in the arcane keep of the Spellpunks. The devious Spellpunks had unearthed the very same cursed relic that had allowed the Darkness into Skylands centuries ago. The Dark Rift Engine.
I can jump on top of him.
Level up. I'm in the ozone. Level up.
The Spellpunks had to be stopped before they could use its power to awaken the Darkness.
Ah!
But the way to the Citadel had grown treacherous. Danger sprang from the shadows.
Level up. I'm in the ozone. Level up.
Skylanders were drawing magic from the Dark Rift engine, feeding power to the darkness.
Ow! That hurt! Ah! Oh no. Oh.
The Skylanders fought their way through the danger, charging into the mouth of the Spellpunk Keep.
Level up. I'm in the ozone.
Great. I love
But then, without warning, all of Skylands began to quake. And a wave of fear swept over the land as a great and terrible shadow erupted from the keep.
Oh boy.
It bellowed in a deep and malevolent voice. Behold, Skylands, I have returned. All shall fear and obey me. I am the darkness.
I don't care.
I had always heard that it was the ancients who let the darkness into Skylands, but I've never heard about that Dark Rift engine. Still, we don't know how they managed to finally defeat it. We'll have to keep looking, Skylander. Maybe one of the others found something useful.
Hey, Skylander, look at this. You should try this one. The Charge of the First Light Squadron. It's about an elite squad of fighter pilots who took on the overwhelming forces of evil.
Alright.
Looks pretty turbulent in there. Best if you summon a sky vehicle if you want to take a look.
Alright, let's go.
As the power of the darkness grew, the marauding forces that served it took control of the skies and terrorized the land. All hope seemed lost. Until a ragtag group of pilots was assembled with a single impossible goal: to hold back the encroaching evil and give the good people of Skylands a chance to escape to safety. This First Light Squadron
this is
took
the
to
first
the
time I get to
skies in defiance of all odds to meet this threat head-on. The darkness, underestimating our heroes, sent out a small group of fighters to crush them. And was sorely disappointed.
You can't get rid of Agent Tim Gamer.
Invincibility.
The darkness, enraged at the squadron's continued success, brought more of its armada into the battle. But the First Light Squadron was undeterred. These enemies, too, would fall before the righteous might of these brave pilots. The Dark Forces were relentless in their attack. But the First Light Squadron was determined to destroy the Dark Galleon and cripple the Armada once and for all.
Where did I miss it?
Yes! All right.
Refracting prism. Refracting prism.
Modification complete.
The First Light Squadron dispatched these foes with authority and continued their quest.
Invincibility.
Oh, well, I wasn't talking. I thought you meant that. Yeah, I'm just trying to hit. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to focus. Alright, let's get this guy. Come on!
Invincibility.
I love invincibility. I heard that sound effect. Oh, that's right, I have invincibility. I was like, why am I not getting hit? Oh no, I just did. Come on, I kinda need that invincibility.
But the darkness was cunning and called forth the Dark Galleon to vanquish the squadron's hopes. Thus began the final charge of the First Light Squadron.
Come on. Let me get close.
Invincibility.
Darkness, command the ship. You're gonna go down. Oh crap, my invincibility had just turned off. Oh boy. Die! Nah. Ah! Alright.
Woohoo!
The Armada of Darkness fell that day to a ragtag group of heroic pilots who refused to accept that their quest was impossible. Their courage would inspire all to rise up against the power of the darkness.
Now that was some serious flying. You see that, Skylander? The darkness isn't all powerful. It can be beaten.
Right, didn't.
You should check with Flint. He might have found something useful.
Oh.
Hey, it's possible.
I believe in Kronk, he can find something useful. Let me guess, Max also found something
Hey,
useful.
Skylander, you gotta see this book.
I think Max finds something useful after this. Where? Where's good old Kronk? Kronk!
Hey, Skylander, you gotta see this book.
Am I hovering?
Looks like this one here talks about how the core of light got made to give the darkness the old beatdown. There's probably more inside, but I'm not really in a hurry to crack it open, if you know what I mean, because it's kind of cursed, but you go right ahead.
Alright, let's go.
The War of the Darkness had nearly been lost, as all of Skylands was being held in its terrible grip. But there was one chance. A mythical device built by the ancients to combat the darkness had been discovered. It was called the Core of Light. But finding its location would be the most dangerous mission of them all.
Oh boy.
The darkness knew the Core of Light would be its end, and so it attacked. Its dark power was beyond comprehension. It shattered mountains and bridges with casual disdain.
Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, jeez, it's going through!
The darkness's rage was earth-shaking and all-consuming, for it knew that in order for its power to grow, the Core of Light must stay hidden.
Well, it's kind of helpful.
Undaunted, even in the face of this great evil, the Skylanders continued the quest.
Level up. Out of this world.
Yep, right into the deep depths. Ain't I supposed to go? Okay, I was about to say, ain't I supposed to go across that?
It called forth its evil servants
come
to
on.
do its terrible bidding. But they would fall before the Skylander like limp bundles of experience and treasure.
We can handle fighting the darkness.
The darkness grew desperate. Again and again it attacked with renewed fury.
No, you cut that out.
Hey, no fair! That light smell punk is healing all the baddies!
Only to be turned back by the brave.
Ow! You punks! Alright.
Fear about fish.
Reef Ripper.
Yeah, Reef Ripper. Yeah!
Fins of fury.
So that's what the darkness.
And then, after a long journey, the lost citadel of the Portal Masters had been reached. The radiant purity of the Core of Light had been found at last. But in the distance, the darkness raged on.
I forgot to click the record
Wowzers.
button.
Looks like the darkness almost conquered Skylands back in the olden days until they used the trusty Core of Light. But it stopped right before the good part. I totally can't wait to find out what happens next.
Max found it. I bet
Maybe the
you.
one
Yes!
will have more info. Don't keep me in suspense.
And I
Skylander, check this out.
and I actually have the right Skylander too.
I'm not sure it'll help us much, but it's kind of a cool read. It's all about an evil Hydra monster. I've heard of that. Well, it turns out it used to be like a pet of some dark portal masters. Can you imagine that? It's like trying to housebreak a rabid honey badger. Not a good idea. Looks like you'll need a sea vehicle to read this one.
I do have a sea vehicle.
Servants of the darkness were known for keeping a lethal menagerie.
Good
of
thing I got more
creatures and
Skylanders,
beasts.
huh?
None was more
And
terrifying
SuperChargers.
than the multi-headed monstrosity known as the Hydra. The Hydra's appetite for both food and destruction was without limit. Dark portal masters, in an effort to appease their favorite pets, gathered all the food in Skylands and dropped it in the sea. The people, hungry and deprived of all sustenance, called on their heroes, the Skylanders, for aid. The Skylander, heedless of danger, dove into the shadowed and endless depths of the sea to face the Hydra. But the lair of this Hydra was fraught with peril, danger, and exploding proximity mines.
That just sounds so different. Explosion mine.
But the Hydra was not the only dangerous creature in this deep sea. Ravenous Hydra hatchlings hid, coiled in the rocks, and would strike without warning.
How am I supposed to go up? You, go away. Oh, I do that.
The fabled fracture fish of Foul Falls swam these waters briefly. Ever deeper into the abyss the Skylander traveled. Finally, the Skylander descended into the lair of the Hydra. There was the pilfered food. Without hesitation, the Skylanders snatched up the food. The sea rumbled and quaked as the Hydra woke. The heads of the Hydra lashed out in rage. The Skylander was cornered. Until a secret passage out of the lair was revealed. The Skylander sped away. This food was too important to risk. Faster and faster the Skylander swam. But the Hydra's speed was
I feel like I'm not being careful at all.
It churned the water into a swirling foam, gaining and gaining on the Skylander. But just up ahead, that geyser, could it? It could!
Bye,
The
Hydra.
various and many jaws of the Hydra snapped at the jets of water in frustration. It had been
Oh, look, it's
robbed
actually
of its
my
prize
SuperCharger.
and vengeance. The Skylander returned the stolen food to the people of Skylands, thwarting this creature of darkness.
Gosh golly, that was some story, Skylander. Makes you feel like we're kind of making history ourselves right now. Wouldn't that be something if we all ended up in a book someplace too? I bet the next book is gonna be even more exciting than this one. I think Hugo's finally managed to decide on one. You should go find him before he changes his mind.
Alright. Rank it. I have to change my vehicle.
Hot streak.
Fear the fish.
Oh, hi, Skylander. I'm glad you're here. This book here is called To Light the Dark by Pomfrey LaFuzzbottom. I didn't read much, but it talks about using the core of light to fight the darkness. This could be the one!
I believe it is.
The forces of good had discovered the hidden location of the core of light, but they soon realized that the ancients had never completed this great machine, a secret that to this day has been forgotten. But with the darkness closing in for the final blow, they had no choice. They would power up the core and risk everything in a final battle. And they would hope that even an incomplete core of light would be enough to keep the darkness at bay. The Skylanders sped into action. There was only one chance. An all-out attack to drive the darkness toward the core itself. But the darkness would not go easily. The darkness laid snares and traps for the Skylander.
I don't think it'd be.
The Skylander, however, would not be halted. Unleashed its full power. Its dark might seared the sky, tearing across the land.
How did that hit me?
Their battle echoed across all Skylands, trading blows that shattered islands in their wake.
Struggling a little bit.
But inch by inch it was pushed back until it was in range of the core. And then its glorious light filled the sky. With the core of light holding it at bay, it was forced to flee and hide in the deepest, darkest parts of Skylands once again.
Yeah!
But for how long? One day it will return for its revenge. In order to destroy the darkness once and for all,
it's returning now.
The secret to completing the core of light and unleashing its true power must be found. This will be my life's work.
Yeah, I did all of them. Oh, yeah.
Any ideas?
LaFuzzbottom!
What'd you call me?
Callie is right. You must seek out the author of that book. If any living being
Alright,
knows
bye,
how to
Grandma.
complete the core,
I
it is
actually might start
Pumphrey
leaving,
LaFuzzbottom.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find this Pom-Pom Fuzzy Bottom guy and turn this core of light into the most awesome weapon ever!
That was a weird boom there.
That's Tessa! She shouldn't be trying to fly in these skies. It's too dangerous.
Tessa.
Hopefully the bird broke her fall.
Whoa, that looked like a pretty hard landing. You'd better go check on Tessa, Skylander. I need to examine the book we got from the Spellpunk library for leads on Pumphrey's whereabouts.
I'm actually gonna go. Alright. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, follow us on Twitch, press the bell notifications on, comment, share this video with friends, all that cool YouTube and Twitch stuff. I just said everything so fast. I'll see y'all next time. And of course, make sure to keep buttering your toast. Bye!